Hey everybody, welcome back to Biking McNuggets. Now I'm back in Raleigh today, and I'm here in front of the St. Agnes hospital. It was a training school for black nurses and the only hospital serving African Americans regionally for many years. It was erected in 1896. I'm reading this off a sign, that's why I'm looking to the side there. But here's the remains of the hospital, and I heard there was rumors that they might be trying to do some kind of renovation to it, which would be pretty amazing. It looks like a spooky old building, doesn't it? I bet at night it's really creepy. It's fenced off, unfortunately. We can't go really any closer. But I've always liked old, creepy looking buildings and stuff, and it's a historic landmark here in Raleigh. We're right on the edge of the campus of St. Augustine University, and we're going to take a ride downtown and look at some of the historic homes and stuff. There's a lot of old, beautiful, giant homes and stuff up this way in downtown Raleigh. So here we go. We're on Oakwood Avenue at State Street, and we got bike lanes all over the place now. So we're going to take one of these bike lanes downtown as we pass Oakwood Cemetery. Jump for the branch. Yo! And this is I believe it's the biggest cemetery in Raleigh. It's definitely the most historic. I have a relative buried here. But there's also some like famous Raleigh people who were buried here. This is a Civil War section with all the small marble tombstones in a row. It's kind of a beautiful park, actually. I mean, it's a cemetery, so it's not an ideal place to go have a picnic. Hey, howdy. But maybe take a little spin through there and show you some of this Oakwood Cemetery. No dogs, Laverne. Said it was chartered in 1869. It's a good spot to come take photographs. It's hard to get shots without tombstones in them, but if you're looking for that kind of thing, it's a good spot. There's a lot of giant magnolia trees as well. Like these here. And it's like they're in bloom as well. We'll just take a small little stroll around here. I don't want to spend too much time in the graveyard, but it's definitely worth checking out. Look at this gravestone here. It's like a tree trunk. It's really neat. Now, I know there's Let's see, where is that thing? There's supposedly a haunted statue here, or I guess a gravestone or a statue of some sort. Let me ride around and see if I can find it real quick. It's this angel. Now, I don't know the whole story because I don't necessarily believe it, even though I do believe in ghosts and stuff. I don't think it's this way though. There's a little mausoleum. There's no words on it. I wonder, where is that thing? It's around here somewhere. Definitely seen it before. It's like the maintenance area. Is that it? Let's see, I want to say it's this one here, the angel over there. I don't know if I can get any closer. I could be wrong though. I always like to speculate and then have no real proof or facts about anything. I apologize for that. I just don't want to say something that's not correct. Just so I don't get called out for being a liar. But anyway, it looks like one collapsed here. And they got somehow set up to do some repairs. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, so I can get kind of close to this statue here. I can get off and walk over here. And maybe you can Google the story if you're interested. But I think it has something to do with this angel here. It might not be the same one. It's definitely spooky when it's like, you know, got all the moss, and it looks like it used to be really white, beautiful marble like that. Kind of down in the crevices you can see where it's still white. All right, let's move along. It's a beautiful day today, Saturday, May 28th. And we actually had tornado warning come through here last night. I don't think anything ever touched down. It was like a radar warning. It wasn't like a sighting. Check out these lions. Those are cool. Are those copper? Is that why they're that color? Not sure. It looks like oxidized copper. Okay, let's go back towards the entrance. But today it's beautiful. All the storm clouds have moved out. Couldn't be prettier. It's not terribly humid. It's about 75 degrees. I like to take little rides around downtown when I'm house sitting. Been house sitting a couple times the last month or so, and they stay right here down near downtown, so I can just jump on the bike and cruise out. That's one of the beauties of living inside the Beltline. If you live near Raleigh, you know what I'm talking about. Of course, the price goes up exponentially when you get inside the Beltline. Taxes and home prices and everything. So it is what it is. It's just not easy to get downtown from where I am, where I live. And if you visit the Oakwood Cemetery, the signs say the automatic gates close at 6 o'clock. So don't get locked in with the ghosts. All right, we go up the hill. We're at Watauga Street. Back on Oakwood Cemetery. And I'm gonna have to be quiet while I breathe. Hi. We're gonna ride up to Blunt Street. And I was thinking the other day, I've never really shown some of the old giant historic homes, like Victorian style homes that probably people can't even afford to live in now, except for the governor. I'm guessing they're probably offices or some type of government owned building, maybe. Just guessing again. Research is too much work. Once we get up there, we'll be good to go. Not many hills once you get up downtown. I'm guessing that's why they picked that, because it's up on the hill, kind of. I think that's one of the good qualities in picking a place to inhabit or create a city. I also failed to bring water, like a big dummy. So I might have to try to find a water fountain. I have a bottle. Here's an old home. Look at this one. It's got stained glass up there. Old, like, lime quarter window. Neat. And straight ahead is a really cool looking building. Hey, Biking McNuggets. Look at this thing. This is absolutely amazing looking. They got gargoyles in front. Wow. How have I never noticed that before? That's one of the coolest houses in Raleigh. Here's the Tucker house across the street here. Got some marble columns. Oh, there's a stone house. This is all part of historic Oakwood still here. Oakwood, that is. Yeah, look at that. It's like going back in time. All right, let's take a left here at Polk Street. It's like an insane asylum right there, isn't it? But that's one of the old houses like I'm talking about. Let's see, we'll read the sign when we go by it. I want to go make sure we start at the beginning, so let's go this way. Wow. It looks like they're having a wedding or something. William Drummond Way. Isn't that different strokes? Mr. Drummond. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Historic fine art from the 19th and 20th century. It's a fine art gallery. All right, let's start here. Across the corner here is Peace, what used to be Peace College. It's Peace University now. And I think they're actually talking about changing the name because of the latest trends to take names off of people who were not cool in the past but had all the money. So even though they may have done good things, I guess they were maybe slave owners or something to that effect. And people decided they don't want their name on the buildings anymore. Let's see, this says the Raleigh Historic Landmark. I can't read the date. It's a little too far away from me. All right, let's get over in the bike lane. This is the North Carolina State Ethics Commission. So I was saying, like, yeah, businesses and like government agencies and stuff, I think, have bought most of these buildings. I suppose people might just live in them. It's the Review Commission in this yellow house over there. It says some kind of clinic. Looks like they're refurbing this one. Oh, look at the brick sidewalk here. It's got these cool patterns. Looks like they were doing some refurbishment on this one. I've always liked this one. This one always catches my eye because of the ornate style. All the outlined windows, and look at the like corners where they have these really ornate supports there over from below the ledge, I should say. Wow. Just painting that one. Painting that one would seem like a big job. Look at this staircase going up to the very top. There's like this kind of spirally, might not be able to see it with the wide angle, but neat. Oh, you can go all the way to the top. It's like a little lookout. Wow, I want that. I want that on my house. There's nothing to look at, but it's like a what do you call that? A crow's nest? It's probably to, I don't know, it might have been during Civil War or something where they had lookouts. That's a total guess, of course. And now across the street we have the governor's mansion. Did I mention the mansion? As soon as these cars go through, we'll go over there and check it out. I've shown the mansion several times, but what the heck? Not everybody's seen my videos, and I haven't seen it from this angle, so it got a big old gate around it and stuff, but it's the Executive Mansion, Northwest Gate. And this is the corner of East Lane Street and Blunt Street. Completed in 1891 using prison labor. All right. It's like it started in 1883 building and then ended in 1891. And it's bigger but less ornate than that last one we looked at. Not a lot going on in there. Or in any of these houses, it seems. Of course, it is Saturday and they're probably places of work for the most part. Imagine the governor's always on the move anyway. All right, we're coming up on East Jones Street. And I'm gonna get back in the bike lane. Where should we go? I kind of want to go somewhere different than we normally do because I tend to go look at the same things. Maybe we can find something different today. Let's go this way. It's a beautiful old church building on the left here. It's I think it's a private Christian school as well. It's got that old European feel to it, and these fir trees you don't see very often around here. Beautiful trees. It's like a medieval castle. Oh, look at all the ants. The ground is moving. All right, on this side is the North Carolina Museum of History, and then the Capitol building across the street. Let's go ahead. I think it's safe. Looks like they got a bunch of flags up right now. And the state flag is at half-mast today because of the mass shooting that we just had a couple days ago. A guy walked into school and killed 20 kids. It's sad and tragic. And what's more sad is that there are certain people in the government that refuse to do anything about it. Because they love their stupid ass guns. Here's George Washington. Looking regal as always. All right, let's go this way. Go check out part of town that I don't know much about. We'll take a ride down Blunt Street first. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Scout Ookies. There's always some interesting things going on down here, more square, so we'll take a ride through there on our way to the unknown.
That keep it, all to keep the law or the commandments of God, right? Shout, come to life. that ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. This isn't your dead, man. That's what the Bible says. Because you can't come to life. You're already alive. Make it make sense. Read it one more time. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
Playing a good tune. The Over the Rainbow ukulele version. Oh, zebra. Z is for zebra. C is for copyright. We can't stay around it too long because we'll get copyrighted on our video. There's the Marbles Kids Museum. The big chair. House of Art. Oh, look at that bus. That's cool looking. It's the Raleigh Rescue Mission. Now this is a very interesting part of town, I have to say. Bloodworth Street used to be a pretty dangerous little area, and this is where our gentrification is taking over. Lots of high-end houses and apartments are being built, which it makes sense. I mean, the land is worth so much. It's as crappy as it is for those who lived here before. It's inevitable, I think. But it's unusual because when it's in transition like that, the really rich folks and the really poor folks are living like hand in hand, basically. And I can't imagine they get along that great, but I could be wrong. And this is a little tiny section of the Greenway that most people probably have never ridden. Little Rock Greenway, the very end of the Little Rock Greenway, which is only 1.5 miles long. It goes from the Wetland Center right by Chavis Park, and then through this park, which I don't know the name of. But I imagine this is a really old park. Let's see if I can, oh, there's a sign here, you can find the name of it. John Winters Park. John Winters Park. And this is where the little Chavis Way, Greenway is, the Carolinian, former site of the Carolinian. Hey, what's happening? You get a good shot of the skyline from this angle. Some folks grilling out. Smells delicious. Hey. Boy, that smells good. Yeah, so you can get a kind of a glimpse of the skyline here. What little bit we have. Yeah, here's what I'm talking about. These ultra modern, like, well, I don't even know what they call them anymore. Condominiums is what they probably used to call these, but not that they're not cool, I guess. You can see like the staircase going right in the middle of the glass window, the huge windows. I'm sure they're pleasant to live in. They're really skinny and tall. But they probably tore down a bunch of old houses to put those up. There's a little patio over there. I wonder what's going on there. Let's take a ride and look. That's the beauty of what we're doing. We can do whatever we want. If we can find a way in there. Let's see, what is this? Locals Oyster Bar. Oh look, the back of these. They have garages and porches at the top. You can see, I guess you can see over that building. They even have like little lines where you can have vines growing up for a little privacy. Hey, there's a puppy dog. Hey, puppy. I let you get your Peloton. I must have scared him. All right, see if we can get back wherever we came from. I think we can go this way. Garbage music. I don't know if you could hear that, but I do not understand why people listen to that kind of music. Where's a little fun dip? Dip. There's another one. Sound like the same song. It's like the same people are the same ones that drive like maniacs too, like they don't give a damn about anybody else. Or maybe I'm just drawing conclusions. Dang, this mob is grown up. Nice, a lot of privacy though. They could probably use a trim, but my house could too. Oh, the trail's closed. I was gonna ride over to Chavis Park, but this is the trail. They got a big old crane here. Putting a new bridge in, looks like. That was an old bridge. And if you didn't hit it right, you could go right off the edge into the creek. Doing some major construction there. I bet we can go around and get to Chavis Park. I kind of want to see if the carousel is open again. Here's a good example of the old houses and then the new monstrosity. Let's go look at that. The houses that were here look like these ones. Looks like they fixed up a couple of them. Which is kind of cool. And an addition on the back of that one. But then you got houses that look like Groot lives in them from Despicable Me. Just a big Lego box. It's probably nice on the inside though. Oh yeah, I see, we can get to Chavis this way. Must having a birthday party. Oh, there's not a ramp there. This is where the carousel used to be. This building looks a lot like the carousel from Pullen Park. The same building anyway. It's like they're having a reception. Oh, baby boy reception. Somebody had a baby. Oh, I found a water fountain. Thank goodness. Hopefully they work. Yes? Yes. All right, this is a good time to get a snack or fill up your water bottle if you're watching. Thank goodness, I was dying of thirst. All right. Oh, look at this. 52, the carousel remains popular. They had a working miniature train. Look at that mini train. That is awesome. I love these old photos. World War II in the park. There's temporary tented camp here for black soldiers visiting Raleigh on leave in '45. They built a bench to memorialize that. Neat. So this has always been a traditionally black park. And this whole area is traditionally black. Busy today. Hey. Hey. And one of the really groovy new features is this big splash pad, I guess you call it, water play area. Oh, the ice cream man's here. This building's really nice. Just opened up last year. I hadn't been inside because I've always had my bike, so I can't go inside and leave it. Kids are having a good time. We're gonna take the ramp up and go see if the carousel is open. It's been closed for a while now. Still closed. Still closed. See if they got a sign. Oh, okay. Why is it not open on Saturday? That's odd. Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. Interesting. Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. Well, they got like a handicap ramp for those who are in wheelchairs. Neat. All right, well, that's Chavis Park. Now we're gonna come out at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Hey. Let's see here, I'm gonna check. See how much time we got. All right, looks like we've been going for about 50 minutes almost, or 45 probably. So I think I'm gonna go back this way towards where I came from. All right, now we're back at Chavis Way and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Wow, it's like an old football field. It's like a football field from the 50s or something. I guess that's part of the school over there. I don't know what field or school it is though. Man, it reminds me of when I was a kid. That's kind of how everything looked. Not that I was around the 50s, but the 70s and 80s, things weren't nearly as developed as they are now. Looks like they took a house out. Somebody stole my house. All right, State Street. Now, if you go down State Street this way, it goes to the Wetland Center, and you can get on the Greenway that way. There's also the women's prison down there. This is kind of an area that you don't want to be riding around at night. I used to, when I worked for Lime Bike, we used to have to come over here and look for bikes and stuff. You know, a lot of people would try to steal them, like put them in their house thinking we couldn't find them or whatever, but we could find them. But some of these spots you don't want to be in, especially going really slow uphill and out of breath on a bike. But then you got the brand new houses over across there, like I was saying before, and here, so it's changing. It's obviously changing a lot, because these were really sketchy houses early before Quarry Street Park. Park I didn't know about too. Water break. I heard they were putting like sensors on basketball goals across the city, so you could find out which ones are open. So like you show up at the park and the goals are all full, you can't play, right? So putting sensors on them so that you can tell if people are playing on it. Yeah, that's what the houses used to look like. It's just so crazy that they're all stuck together here with these super rich people. Well, I wouldn't say super rich, but a hell of a lot better off. But it's inevitable. The city's growing and the properties are so much more valuable. Look how close they are. You could jump from rooftop to rooftop. Excuse me. What the hell are these things? I guess we're just not finished. Fucking crazy looking. Cumberland. It's a very strange dynamic over here in this area. All right, back on Rock Quarry Road now. Coming up on Lenore Street. Robinson Avenue. Some more of those big modern houses down that way. Well, I like this porch right here. Oh, it looks like a soldier's graveyard here. I should know what this is, but I don't. So let's go find out and learn something. We got flags out for everybody. Oh, it's the Raleigh National Cemetery. Surprised I don't know about this. Veterans Administration. I bet my dad took me here at some point, but I just don't remember it. They have floral regulations. So yeah, they've got a flag next to each grave, and they're all numbered. They also have a guide so that you can locate the person you're looking for. See, that one says 1975, 71, 72. So they're not really old. That one, 2008 over there. I guess it's for those who have served that want to be buried here, or maybe possibly died in combat. If you want to know details, you can Google it. Sorry to be lazy about it, but I'm just finding it for the first time myself. Raleigh National Cemetery. A little ceremonial pedestal there. It's not a gazebo, there's no roof. Looks like somebody hit the guardrail right there. You gotta be going pretty fast on the neighborhood street to do that kind of damage. Let's go through here. It's kind of a cool little area. I mean, this reminds me of being like in the 50s or something, the way it's all laid out. What I imagine it would be like. All right, Pettigrew Street. Yeah, I lived in Raleigh my whole life and still seeing new things all the time. We didn't really have any reason to come to this part of town as a child or any time thereafter. I never had friends that lived over this way. I still don't. But it's like a whole nother lifestyle of Raleigh, or Raleigh style lifestyle. I don't know how to feel about these people living these modern things. I'm not gonna hate on them, I guess. Not for no reason. Here's Roberts Park. That's a nice little park. Never even heard of Roberts Park. I'm 47 years old living in this city. Never heard of it. Another cookout. It doesn't look like these goals have the sensors on them either. Maybe it's just hasn't happened yet. And it was something they're planning on doing. Well, this is a nice old house. This kind of looks like a nicer version of my neighborhood's houses. Let's go down Parish Street. I have no idea where I'm at now. Kinda know. No poop and pee zone. All right, let's head back to the house. I think we've done a good job today exploring some areas we don't know about. I'm pretty sure there's some more houses like that. I'm guessing it's the same people building all these. You just bought the land up and just put them all over the place. Because why else would you build a bunch of ugly ass houses like that? Oh, dead end. Let's go this way. I don't know, I'm trying not to judge. I like how it's this up on the hill though. They're practical because they're skinny and tall, like as far as like they can be large and not take up as big of a footprint. Right, it's like we're coming out here at Pool Road and the corner of Pool and New Bern Avenue. Also a place you don't want to be at night. There's no sidewalk. We're gonna have to cut across. I'll tell you what though, if you've never had Church's chicken, you should try it out. I think I still prefer Bojangles, but Church's is definitely worth trying. $10-piece legs and thighs for $10.99. They have these really good, instead of like regular biscuits, they're like these honey rolls, kind of like honey glazed, like a kind of like a garlic knot, maybe like a, but with no garlic. You know, it's like got this weird like honey glaze on it. Really good. I thought this was a street. It's not. All right, we gotta go this way anyway. All right, it's Carver Street and Boyer Street. It's like something out of some weird movie, like or the show like The Good Place or something weird, Stepford Wives. They got no character. Check out this new playground. That's colorful. That's cool looking. This is at Fisher Street and Pender Street. Whoops. Nice. Whoa, the gears aren't working. All right, here we go, up the hill. All right, Oakwood Avenue. This is where we started. Let's see, do I need to go down that way? I think I want to go next. Yeah, next street. Wow, it's bare out here, isn't it? It's nothing. I bet they tore down blocks of houses right here. There was projects or public housing, whatever you gonna call it. You don't see big old lots like this. It's like they're building huge apartments everywhere. Yeah, well, this will be grown up before too long. See, right place, it's already private. It's already private. Private street, don't come down my street. It's private. We can't afford a gate, so we're just gonna make the street private. There's a kitty cat. Yeah, this is used to be, I want to say Washington Heights, or not sure. It's nice out though. And Milburnie Road. It's our final destination. We're gonna cross the street here at Larry's Meat Market. Thanks for watching Fruit Loop Films, everybody. If you watched this far, bless your heart. I really appreciate you taking a ride around with me. I know I'm not terribly exciting, but it's fun exploring. Washington Terrace, that's right, that's what it was. So that used to be government housing and stuff. It might still be. They definitely stepped it up. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go get some meat up in here in Larry's supermarket. I called it Larry's Meat Market, but it's because it's the place to come to get meat. All right, we'll see y'all again soon. Peace.